So today I'm going to be showing you how to make the Scarlet Witch costume. So I started by getting a red shirt from the Salvation Army. It's a little better than I wanted, but it was the closest I could find. And then she had the little lacing all the way down the front of it, so I just cut some slits in the center of the shirt. And then I took some red yarn. You could also use some fancy red cording, but I just had red yarn on hand, so that's what I used. And I ran the pieces of it through 2 holes at the top, and then I just tied them off on the back side just to kind of secure them in place. And so then you just want to keep going all the way down, cutting little slits about 1 inch apart all the way down, and then just keep running the tail of that thread through them to make your imitation lacing. So here it is once I've got it all the way down. She also had a black zipper that ran under the lacing, but it didn't make any sense to me, so I didn't put it in. And so then, because hers was kind of tight like a corset, I just got one of those shirt tightener clips, and on the back side just tighten that up to give it the appropriate tight shape. So for the jacket, I'm actually using, for the top part, my Star-Lord jacket. So it's got a few things that are specific to Star-Lord here, but you can usually find just a plain fake leather jacket for about $10 in the Salvation Army or someplace like that. I'm just using the Star-Lord jacket because I already have it. It's about the same color, but it's not long enough, so I got some fake black leather, and I pinned that to the bottom of the jacket. And then this is what it looks like once I got it pinned, but of course it's the wrong shape. So while wearing the whole thing, I just cut it out to measure it so that it comes down to a little below my knees. And you want to do that all the way around. So here it is once I've got it all cut. Makes the jacket a little bit longer. And so then I unpinned that piece from the bottom of the jacket so you can kind of see what the shape actually looks like now. And then I just painted it the exact same way that I painted my Star-Lord jacket originally, by layering on some red paint and then some brown paint, and then finishing it with another layer of red paint. And you don't want to fully cover, you just want to lightly cover all this. So once your paint is dry, you just want to take that and put it on the bottom of the jacket and sew it all the way across the bottom. Now in my case, because this is my Star-Lord jacket and I want to use both the costumes, I'm just going to sew on snaps so that I can snap this on when I want to be Scarlet Witch and unsnap it when I want to be Star-Lord. So once you've sewn or snapped it on, you should have this nice long red jacket now. And so then I grabbed a $4 pair of boots at the Salvation Army, and this was just a necklace I had laying around. It's kind of similar to what Wanda had. So for the gloves, I got a pair of old gloves from the Salvation Army, and I drew out where my knuckles were on them. And then I just took a pair of scissors and cut those off at the knuckle line to make fingerless gloves. And then in order to keep them from unraveling, you will have to put a couple stitches in just at the ends of each of the fingers to make sure that the old stitch lines don't come undone because you've cut them. So there it is, and then you want to cut a circle in the back, just like that. And so then you've got your little pair of fingerless gloves, and then just give them a coating of black paint. You can kind of see the old color on the edges of the fingers, but I thought it kind of looked cool. So then I got some red tulle, because when you scrunch it up, it looks a lot like Scarlet Witch magic. And so then you just take that and shove it into your gloves, all the little openings in your gloves, just kind of hold it in place, and it gives you that Scarlet Witch looking magic. You don't have to do this part, but it's kind of fun. And now I'm just going to test out my powers. A little more, a little more, a little more, a little more, and stop right there. Ah, perfectly roasted marshmallow.